Welcome to the Gourmet Chef. I'm your host, Rick, and this is Madeline.
You can just call me Maddie if you want.
All right. On today's show, we're going to be learning a brand new gourmet recipe. But first, let's go to our emails. Comes from Hingle McCringleberry in Pennsylvania. WTF ? And as we all know, in professional cooking terms, that's when to add flour. So let's get to our gourmet recipe for today. Gourmet popcorn. First, you need to start with a base popcorn, but a base gourmet popcorn. The popcorn we've chosen today. Now, unfortunately, we will be unable to show you this due to copyright restrictions, but hopefully our producers will clear that up and we'll get you this name as soon as possible. So let's dig in here, and we'll give one to you and one for me, and go ahead and get this out of the way. Now that we have our freshly picked popcorn from the box, we're going to go ahead and open the bags. So to properly open the gourmet popcorn, let's ask Madeline, or Maddie. Do you know how to properly open the popcorn?
Yes, it's actually quite simple. You just... And then there you have it. It's open.
And that is 100% wrong. That is completely wrong.
What?
That dead as a doornail wrong. Don't ever do that. That is the improper way to open a gourmet popcorn. You may do that to your regular popcorn, but not gourmet. No.
So then what is the difference between gourmet and regular popcorn?
Well, actually, it says so right there. Gourmet popcorn says so right there, and that's usually it's a good indicator. There are other ways, but they're very technical, highly detailed, and stuff that you wouldn't understand. So let me show you the proper way to go ahead and do that. First, you're going to need scissors. And I like to carry with me every time I'm cooking this neat little gadget.
A Swiss Army knife?
Some people, well, it has many names. I call it a multi-utensil cooking apparatus, is what I call it. But anyway, it's got a lot of really cool things on it. That's you use that in the kitchen sometimes, and what I'm actually doing here is I'm trying to find trying to find my scissors. I know there's one on here somewhere. This has got a bunch of little tweezers. Anyway, so okay, there we go. There we are. The scissors, and what you're going to do here is to carefully cut along the, because you want to release the pressure gradually here, and get in there and just go ahead. Sometimes you got to start from the other side too. Get in there and cut that and get all of the little, okay. So now that we have that, we'll go ahead and put my little tool away, and then we carefully, so not to disrupt the kernels, pull it out of the cellophane and let it breathe. So at this point in time, you want to properly let your gourmet popcorn breathe. No, that was a little quick. The ears probably choked to death. It's probably no good anymore. But I've allowed mine to breathe, and so now we will go ahead and carefully transport this over to our... Oh my God! That was close. All right. Carefully bring it over to the cooking device. Now, some of you may not have the professional and high quality cooking apparatus that we have on the show, but that's all right. If you can find something out there that will actually cook the gourmet popcorn, then you know, it'll do. You won't get the results or the quality that I'm going to get here, but it still should work. So what you do is you go ahead and you place it inside, face down. Most of the gourmet popcorns, they actually indicate which side is up. So go ahead and put that as instructed, that side up. And what you're going to want to do is make sure that it is dead center. A handy, useful device for that would be this tape measure, and you could actually kind of make sure that it is dead center in there. We want every single piece and or kernel to actually pop. All right, so now that that's inside, what you want to do is you want to use your control panel and go ahead and program the cooking stages. Now, you'll notice that there's a lot of words and indicators on the front panel of this particular cooking device. And one of them says popcorn. Don't be fooled by this, okay? That is actually a self-destruct button. Now, a lot of the manufacturers don't want you to know that. They put it on there trying to, you know, gather some insurance money and stuff like that. Don't ever press the popcorn button. It's not worth it. Don't do it. Just very costly. People lose limbs over it too. What you're going to want to do is hit the cook time button, followed by the precise time it is going to cook the gourmet popcorn. Now, each popcorn is different, but for this one, we're going to go ahead and put in 30 minutes because that should be how long the popcorn takes to cook, and we'll go ahead and we'll start the cooking process. You're gonna wanna make sure that you look every now and then, maybe about every 10 minutes or so 3 times. Come back and check it. Make sure that the panel is rotating around and cooking precisely. Absolutely precisely. So we'll come back after it's done cooking. All right, well, we've cooked our gourmet popcorn. How long did you cook yours for?
About 2.5 minutes. 2.5.
2.5 minutes.
Yep.
That's a rookie right there. You may be a bit disappointed with your results, but let's go ahead and let's find out what we have come up with here and the yumminess that we have seem to have for mine. All right, as you can see, my popcorn, beautiful, golden, delicious. Your popcorn, sorry, Maddie, not so much. Had a little bit of issue there with yours, but you know what? It takes a long time to become a gourmet chef, like myself. And after years of practice, you should be close someday soon. So, I'm going to enjoy my fresh gourmet popcorn. And we'll see you next time on the next episode of Gourmet Chef. Feel free to write in. Let me know what you want me to cook. You have a good time today?